All right, we are here at Victory Cheer and Tumble. I got two special young ladies here, and I'm going to let these young ladies introduce themselves at this time.
My name is Rayla Honeycutt, and I'm a junior at Southside High School.
My name is Brylee Hearn, and I'm a junior at Southside High School.
Well, guys, we're sitting here at Victory Cheer and Tumble. Very special place here in Northeast Alabama. For those who don't know, there's a ton of athletes that come through here every day and compete. And tomorrow, where we're sitting is going to be a madhouse, over 400 people here. But we want to get to know you two guys and what kind of led you into your careers here and being able to cheer and tumble and cheering at Southside. But we'll start with you. When did you first start cheering?
I started cheerleading for my rec team when I was 5 years old.
5 years old.
I started cheering for a Pee Wee team when I was 7 years old.
What led you into cheering? Do you remember? I mean, as you were growing up, did you see other girls cheering and that kind of led you into it?
When I was little, I always saw the girls cheerleading at the football games, and that's what made me want to cheer the most.
Absolutely.
My mom was a cheerleader, and she started getting me into cheer, and I started really liking it, so I told her I wanted to be on the cheer team.
One thing about cheer, 99.9% of the time, you always see the girls that got a smile on their face and it looks like they're having fun. Do you guys still have that excitement nowadays when you cheer?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Let's talk about Southside Alabama and the jungle. The crowd at Southside, for those who do not know what the jungle is, it's the code word for the crowd at Southside. You guys kind of handle that crowd, being cheerleaders there. In your own words, speak on it. What's it like on a Friday night cheering in front of that crowd?
I would say it's definitely one of the best feelings because cheering in front of this crowd, it's definitely a memory that we're never gonna forget, and so it gets you pumped up and excited to do it every Friday.
100% agree with you.
And basically the same thing. Just seeing everybody excited for the football games makes you get excited, and yeah.
It's a different kind of crowd too.
It is.
Because being with Average Joe's, I get to travel everywhere.
Yeah.
Very, very, very few, regardless of classification, fans are as rabid, so to speak, as Southside.
Yes.
What is it about Southside and being a cheerleader at Southside? Because to me, that carries some weight. Southside's always been known for their cheer, and you girls really pour a lot into it. And there's a lot of stuff behind the scene. But what is it like being a cheerleader at Southside at this time?
I would say it's definitely a big family. We're all so close, and we're like each other's sisters because we're together so much. But it's just really fun. It's never I have to come to cheer. It's I have cheer practice today, and I get to go, and it's just really exciting.
So it's more of a blessing than
Yes.
than a job.
Really the same thing she said. There's just never a dull moment with our team. We're always laughing and cutting up with each other, and our practices are always fun. They're not really dreadful. So, yeah.
Obviously, they look at you guys as leaders. You guys are the ones doing these interviews here. Can you guys talk about that a little bit amongst your peers, amongst your coaches? You two guys are kind of looked at as leaders on the squad. Can you talk about that, each one of you?
I would say it's very people think of being a leader as a job kind of, but I see it as something good I get to do, and I get to tell the other kid or the younger ones you're doing good. And I feel when they look at us, if we give them a compliment, that's a big deal or something. And I just like getting to help the others and hyping them up to do good.
I agree with that.
Really, it's kind of the same thing. When you get to help someone, they come up and ask you questions. It's that feel good moment because you feel like you're helping somebody out.
Oh, absolutely. Let me ask you a question. You mentioned it earlier. You guys seen those girls cheering when you were little girls. Mm-hmm. Now you guys are those girls that those little girls look up to. Can you speak on that a little bit and how you got a certain standard and you're going to be held to a certain level because you're looked up to by so many?
Yes, definitely seeing there's the little Pee Wee cheerleaders that come up to us on Friday night football games and they'll watch us cheer. It's a really exciting moment because you know that you used to be the one to look up to those girls, and now you are those girls that that people get to look up to. So that's just it's a really exciting memory to go through.
That is awesome. They probably want to take pictures with you and everything.
They
I'm sure.
do.
Same question.
I would say we are held to a very high standard, but we know what our standard is, and so like we just never want to let those little girls down. We always want them to see us like happy and with a smile, and like when those little girls from Pee Wee, when they remember you and they come up to you, that's like the best feeling in the world.
That has to be awesome.
Yes.
But it also carries some weight because, I mean, if you
Yes.
guys were out here getting in trouble or having bad grades or, doing things you ain't supposed to do, then, that'd be a bad influence on those young ladies. We're here at Victory for a reason. I mean, this place has really poured into the community and making you girls, what y'all do, even better. Talk about Victory and your relationship here and what you've learned from Victory.
We started coming to Victory in middle school. It was at the old gym, so we got to move here when it first opened, and Victory it's been great. I've loved coming here, and like all the coaches, the owners, everyone here, they're great. They're amazing. They're always gonna hype you up and like tell you you're doing great, and they have the best like constructive criticism. They'll always help you get better no matter what. I think I've definitely become a better athlete since coming to Victory.
Absolutely. How about your personal experience?
I really love being at Victory. I feel like I've gotten a lot better as I've like progressed throughout the years, and the coaches are like amazing. Like they'll help you on anything you need help on. Like I went through like this time where I had an injury, and I was like scared to like come back, but they really like talked me through everything.
That's crazy. That's wild. Because it's mental.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
is.
100%.
And once you got in here and started going, what was that like?
It was good. It was definitely like hard to come back, but like I said, the coaches were amazing. They taught me through everything. Like it was easier to come back than I thought it would be. I still like kind of had a mental block, but I eventually like kind of gotten over it.
That's awesome. Let me ask you guys this question. When you come to Victory, there's probably a certain standard here. You don't come here and go through the motions. Talk about how in the Bible it talks about, iron sharpens iron, that kind of environment here. Can you guys talk about that a little bit?
I would say, like we have that standard, and it's mainly by our coaches. And like they have a standard. They know we're gonna come in here and put in the hard work. And if we're goofing off and doing stuff we shouldn't be doing, they're gonna tell us like, no, get it together and put in the work. And they will, and we listen every time. And our team's been really good about that. Like just coming together and be like, okay, we need to work harder. And like we put in the work every time we come in here, and we leave feeling good. Like we leave feeling better than we came in here.
That is awesome.
Yeah, really the same thing she said. We know how we're supposed to act, and we know the standard that we're held at. So when we are doing stuff we're not supposed to do, it's just like we know we need to get it back together, and that's just the standard we're held to.
That's right. If no accountability, you don't grow.
Yeah,
you got to have some sort of accountability to go against. And I like what you said. It means a lot that a positive re-influence the mind itself. They helped you with even that, because you was battling an injury. They knew you had it in you. They had to get it out of you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I respect that. Guys, before we shut the interview down, just kind of final thoughts. Like what would you tell a young girl who's coming up who would want to be a part of not only cheer, but especially through Victory, learning how to work on their craft?
I would definitely say if you wanted to be a cheerleader, come to Victory. If you wanted to get your tumbling better, come to Victory, because they're just great. Like it's great here. It's an amazing environment, and there's nothing better.
I would say the same thing, and I just really love enjoying a cheerleader. I think that it would be fun for the little kids to like grow up cheering. It is really fun. It's a fun like sport to do, and Victory's an amazing place to do it at.
I agree. This place is very special.
It is.
Appreciate you guys' time. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.